My name is Patrick Barakat, and I'm currently studying business administration with a concentration in sports marketing at California State University of Fullerton. I plan on graduating in the spring semester of 2014, so that is relatively soon. And I am looking for a job position, and I am interviewing, going through the interview process. And today I'm here to give you guys some tips on things that I have found effective in the interview process and that have helped me get through the process of looking for a job and finding a job after I graduate. The first topic that I want to go over today is the set of skills that you're going to need to not only aid you in the process of getting the job, but it'll also help you in keeping that position. There's a pretty basic set of skills that all marketers need and that sports marketers need as well. Some of these basic skills involve attention to detail, enthusiasm, being very organized, being a self-starter, being a go-getter, being able to communicate with others, having great interpersonal skills, and probably the most important basic skill that all marketers need is self-confidence. Not only to help you in the interview process, but to help you in every decision you make. Self-confidence is probably the biggest one of these because if you're confident in yourself and in the decisions you make, then they're more likely to have a positive outcome, especially in the interview process where interviewers, recruiters, managers, they can see if you're self-confident or not, and that has a more positive effect on you getting the job, or you have a better chance of getting the job if you're more confident in yourself. As sports marketers, we kind of need more specialized skills that have to deal with the sports marketing field. These three skills, which I like to refer to as the 3 C's, are curiosity, courage, and conviction. I'm going to go ahead and start off with curiosity. As marketers and as sports marketers, the market is always changing. Consumers are always changing, products are always changing, and in the sense of sports games are always changing. There are always new rules, new products, new jerseys, new evolutions to the game, new evolutions to the market in general. So we have to be able to be curious. We have to have natural curiosity in the sense that we are willing to educate ourselves and learn on a curve with the market. We have to be able to shift with the market to whatever the market's needs are, whatever the market wants are at the time. That's why, as marketers, we have to be very curious naturally. The second of the 3 C's is courage. Courage goes back to that point of self-confidence. If you have the courage to go out and make a decision, you have that self-confidence in yourself, you are going to have a more positive effect in the long run. You have to have the courage to be able to go and get what you want, and that kind of leads me into my third point of the third C, which is conviction. Conviction is having the drive, the push to go and grab something. Like I said before, the basic skills that marketers need are being a go-getter and being a self-starter, and if you have the conviction, then those two skills will come hand in hand. You just have to have the drive to go get what you want. As marketers, we don't wait for the consumer to come to us. We go find the consumer's needs and wants, and we address those needs and wants accordingly. Also, on this note of conviction, passion kind of goes hand in hand with conviction in the sense that if you have the passion and the drive to succeed, you're going to love your job. It's not going to be something tedious that you go into every day. You don't go into work dreading life and being very upset, especially if you have a passion for sports and marketing. Sports marketing, it's just going to be a perfect place for you. You're going to love every second of it, and you're going to want to succeed in that field because you have the drive to do so. Like any other field, there are different sports marketing positions, and a lot of them have to do with either public relations or being a coordinator of something in general. Some of the specific positions are account coordinators, event coordinators, marketing representatives, or public relations assistants. And these are kind of positions that, in my experience, are more entry level, and they kind of help you learn and grow in the industry. I've been to many job sites, I've been to many job fairs, I have I have done my research, and out of all of the positions that you should be looking for, these are among the list of them because they're entry level, and with sports marketing already being a small field, a very narrow field, these are positions that you should be striving to go after because it'll definitely help you not only learn the industry, but it'll help you in the future to help you succeed in that industry. As marketers, we all know that networking is definitely one of the most important things in not only acquiring a job, but being able to sustain that job and grow within the position. As sports marketers, some of the things you should look for are networking activities. If you even simply go online and go on Google and type in sports marketing networking events, there are plenty of events out there that can help you get your foot in the door. These networking events not only help you getting a job, but they also help you grow your connections. And as we all know, the more connections you have, the more opportunities that you have to grow for you, more chances you have to get a job, so on and so forth. At these networking events, one of the things you want to concentrate on is looking for an internship or an entry-level position. The reason I say this is because internships help you build your backstory. Internships are kind of the cornerstone to a career because they help you see the behind the scenes. They don't put you in a decision-making position, but they let you watch somebody who's in a decision-making position and how they do that and why they made those decisions, and that'll help you later on in your career. Also, with internships and entry-level positions, you can continue to network and meet new people, not only within that company, but within the industry through other connections that your employer may have. And this will help you build your resume, not only in the sense that you meet new people, but you can also acquire new job opportunities, something you may be more passionate about, something you may like more. Another very, very important part of networking is getting your social media sites straight, and building your resume as well. Some of the social media sites that you should concentrate on are LinkedIn and Facebook. These are the two most used sites by employers and by recruiters because they like to see who you are as a person. They like to see your personality and if you would fit well with their company. LinkedIn is more professional, and getting that prepared has to do with adding your resume, adding a professional picture, and making connections with other people so that way you have networking abilities. Through LinkedIn, people can endorse some of the skills that you have or even write recommendations for you. And this could be helpful in finding a job because employers could look at this and say, oh, well, this is a reliable source and I'm going to use this recommendation in positive light, and maybe this person is a good fit for our company. As far as Facebook goes, you want to make sure that your Facebook isn't there aren't too many negative things on there for an employer to see. So you want to kind of filter out everything and delete the things that are inappropriate in a professional setting. The third topic I want to talk about today is the interviewing process. In my experience, people see this as kind of the most difficult process of getting a job, or the difficult part of getting a job. But if you're well prepared, there shouldn't be any problem. Your interview should go smoothly, and you should be fine. I mean, if you prepare yourself for the interview, then you'll be good. That's what I have to stress the most is preparation. In preparation, you have to go ahead and research the company. When I say research, I don't mean just go and look at their website. I mean literally research everything about that company, what their products are, what their mission statements and their goals are, what their corporate responsibility goals are, who their target market is and who they're trying to reach and how they're trying to reach that target market. Sometimes it may even be beneficial to know some of the upper level managerial positions and who holds those positions, because sometimes name dropping is very important in an interview. Some basic things you're going to need for an interview, especially in sports marketing, is you're going to have to show your creative side, and you're going to have to kind of build your portfolio. As students, we don't have much experience in marketing projects directly, but we do have, well, not real world experience at least, But we do have those marketing projects from school, and this kind of builds the foundation of what we're going to use in real life situations, such as going over case analyses and things of that nature. But if you build your portfolio in a professional manner, then you have something to show off. You have quantifiable data of your experience, of your past experience, and of what you can do in a certain situation. Another basic interview skill that everybody should know at this point, if you're a sports marketer and you're about to graduate and you've been to business school, is that you should dress sharply. Please, I cannot stress that enough. You have to be dressed professionally. Shirt, tie, suit for men, and for women, dress to the equivalent of that. Another thing you want to do is you want to walk in there and you want to be confident in yourself. You want to hold your head up high, and you want to know that the experience you have is going to be beneficial, and you're going to want to show what you can bring to the table for that company. The last thing that I must stress is that in an interview you want to ask questions. You want to ask as many questions as possible, and this is kind of where the research that you have done shines. So when you ask some questions, you can say, oh yeah, well I was reading about your company and this and that. And that'll impress a recruiter, it'll impress an interviewer, showing that you've done your research, that you know what you're talking about. But asking questions also helps you seem more interested in the job or in the position or in the person that is even interviewing you. Sometimes going as far as asking the interviewer what their position is, or what their day looks like, or how they go about their business, or maybe even some helpful tips about what you could do to further to help you further succeed in getting the job. As far as interview tips go, my top 3 have to be dress professionally, show your experience and your knowledge, and ask a lot of questions and be self-confident. And that's about it. Thank you. Have a great day.